It just seems like we need a break. I think that after 20 seasons, that's more than we ever would have expected. We didn't even think we'd get to season 2. We didn't think anyone would be into watching a show about our crazy family. But in order to figure out what our next journey will be like, we have to close this chapter and say goodbye to Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Kim Kardashian opens up about walking away from Keeping Up with the Kardashians after 20 seasons and reveals what Kanye West thought about the whole thing.
You just gotta roll with it.
On Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the famous family sits down to talk privately about what they want to do with the show going forward, and they come to the conclusion it's time to call it quits.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Majority rules. Aye. Okay, decision made.
And before sharing the news publicly, Kim calls some of her closest friends to give them a heads up.
It's gonna be so hard.
Definitely sad. I cannot ruin my makeup anymore.
That's when the KKW Beauty founder reveals what her then husband thinks about them ending the show.
What is Kanye saying?
I mean, he's like, whatever makes you happy, you know?
And Kim says one thing that will make her happy is having time to work on other things.
Does everybody have a peek and pit about being done? What they'll not miss, what they will miss?
Peak of not continuing with the show, just a little bit more free time. And
So
then
think
the
of
pit
something
is,
else.
then I won't see the crew.
Speaking of the crew, this episode featured the moment the famous family broke the news to the team that the show was ending.
We just wanted to tell you in person that we won't be going forward with filming the show anymore.
Shortly after the news broke in September that Keeping Up would be ending after its 20th season, ET spoke to the show's executive producer Ryan Seacrest, and he opened up about what a tough call it was for the family to make.
In talking to the family, this was a very, very hard decision for them to make. And I know even before and after the announcement came out, they were emotional. We were trading texts and emails after the announcement. And you look back at 14 years and 20 seasons of a camera in your life, and think about that. At some point, you're gonna say, we did it, we had a great run, we're gonna live with a little more privacy in our lives. And I think they just felt like now is the time to do it.
As for Kim, she says she knows she has to close one door in order to open another.
At the end of the day, I think we all feel like we came to this conclusion for a reason, and we are gonna ride this out and close this chapter and see what is on the horizon for us next.
Well, we know what's next. The Kardashians are set to film a new show for Hulu in the near future.